Hello friends! Well, it is a lazy day today. I am chilling in one of the lawn chairs in the garden and it's gonna be really hard to make myself move. It is so nice and beautiful outside. It's a great temperature. It's a little warm, but it's still very nice. But things need to get accomplished. Projects need to be done. We've been taking it a little bit easy while our friends are here, but we got a lot on the to-do list. And today I think what we're gonna check off that to-do list is painting the doors. There are many doors in this house that still need to be painted. I'm sure you've seen in the hallway and in the dining room, if you follow the channel, we've just got loads of doors that are still their original colors. So I think what we're gonna do is run up to the first floor and start pulling doors off of hinges and bringing them down here to get painted, a nice fresh coat of paint. Well, here we are again with the doors. I'm so tired of carrying doors up and down these stairs. All right, but maybe this can be like the last gasp of door painting, because we've got to paint that one that's already off its hinges. That's the dining room door. The one that you see in the background there, that's the bathroom door. This one, that's the door of the hall. Those two that are the door of the sitting room. And I think that's it. Maybe we can get all those done. I feel brave. I didn't know there was going to be a choreography involved in this. Oh, wow. It's looking good. We've puttied up all of the cracks and holes, which you can see there were many.
It's like Dalmatians.
Dalmatian doors.
Dalmatian doors, yeah.
That's what we're doing.
That's nice.
Leopard door.
Yeah.
I decided there wasn't enough leopard print in this house. Whoa.
The worst duck costume ever. Yeah, we're doing the junction bands.
Uh-huh.
It's going good.
It's going great. It looks very good.
Also, we finished the last sheet of plaster up here. As we decided we didn't want spot into the shower, mostly for safety issues. So everything is done. We still need to finish jointing the drywall. But it's
looking great though.
Yeah.
There's walls, there's light.
Yeah, that's a very artistic applique.
This is 100% finished. This is the finished product right there.
Yeah. Exactly. Je ralentis parce que oh, je ne sais pas mettre les pieds sur la peinture. Ça marche bien pour ralentir, se faire le plus large possible pour.
It is day 2 of the great door extravaganza, and the entire garden has been taken over by doors. They're on the table, they're leaning against the car, they're on the grass. It looks like we're starting some kind of outdoor door shop. But things are coming along quite well. There's only one door that is left to get primer on the first side. And then while that dries, we can start putting primer on the second sides of all the doors that are getting double-sided coats of paint. There is, of course, a complication, as always, because I don't know what color I want to paint at least 3 of these doors. So I'm thinking is the doors that we do know we want in like the off-white, aspen white color that we've been using on the trim and a lot of the first floor. I'm going to go ahead and paint those with that off-white. The doors that are mystery doors, I think we're just going to leave with the primer coat on them and put them back in place. And I guess when it's time, when I decide what color I want on them, we'll either paint them in place or bring them back down here, which doesn't sound like a lot of fun right now, but maybe the best that we can do, because I just don't know, and I don't want to make a snap decision based on trying to get it done fast and choose a color that I don't really love. So yeah, I think that's what's gonna be the plan for today. Yes.
Someone thought it was a really good idea to store the plants here, the plant waste.
Clippings.
Yeah, yeah. And so we can't walk anymore in here. This. And I think I'll get some containers. So maybe when some people are going to cut the plants, they will put the branches in the containers and not randomly on the floor. And I have a fork.
That's very menacing. I don't know who would have put plants there.
I really don't know who.
I don't know who. Mystery. Oh, yeah. And so many plants.
Yes, so many.
Such a mystery.
It's a lot of plants. You were like, oh, there's a container at the corner of the street. We can bring some plants, but it's like 2 days of going back and forward.
Okay, I did underestimate how many plants there were.
Yeah, because they're squished under the weight of years.
Well, I am not the only person. I am not the only person that's put something in the garden that we can't walk past.
That's, yeah, art.
Why did you put it at neck height for both of us?
It's not a neck.
Stand next to it.
Jaw.
Stop bending your knee. Oh, good. So when it decapitates us, it will be at jaw level instead of neck level.
Yeah. Do you think the box can handle all this?
No. Okay, this is super weird. We've just gone, well, first, look how much paint I have on me, as usual. But we've just gone to take this, this key and the little lock cover off. And you literally can't take the key out. Someone has installed this decorative metal part around the key. I guess it's a good way to make sure you never lose the key. But we're going to take this off anyway to paint under it and then put it back on. I guess also around the key, because that seems to be how this works. We have a problem. Yeah. Do you see by your hands?
Yeah.
I've just sanded this side of this door, which fortunately is the only door that seems to be doing this so far. And the paint is chipping away wherever I sand it. So I've chipped off this section, but it took me a long time. And it looks like we're gonna have to do the whole door. I was hoping it would just be this one square, but there's a lot of places where the old paint is just falling off.
Yeah. I think we could do that with kind of a brush, like thread brush. I don't know if you call it.
Like the one from the grinder?
Like the one from the grinder, or maybe one that's a little less aggressive. I can go to the van and see what I have.
Okay. Let's go to the Weldom hardware store satellite location.
Yeah. Maybe I was a little enthusiastic when I packed everything. But I have a box somewhere here. With a lot of different brushes.
Oh.
And maybe one of them will help. Hopefully not the most aggressive ones. Let's try.
Okay.
I don't know if it will work. I don't know if it's aggressive enough for the paint. Well, it's not.
No, we need more extreme.
If we are here, it's a little rayé, scratching.
Yeah.
It's scratching a little because it's metal threads. If we're at this point where we use metal brushes, we should use the renovator.
I don't want to scratch the wood though. Maybe it's better if I just scrape it off like I was doing.
Or I have a head gun.
A head gun? Heat gun.
Heat gun.
You know the door's made of wood, right?
Yeah, but maybe just heating will make it easier to go.
Or I could just scrape it off like I was doing.
Okay, if you want.
There was no fires. We've had some paint chips.
That's the renovation tool that Cara's father bought last year. And I think we'll try on it. It's like a brush with metal brush, so I hope it won't scratch the wood. But let's try. Did you know there was orange? Oh yeah, it was already orange.
Okay, stop. I know that you want to use tools, but
Yes.
it's not doing a lot. And the more that, because it's not taking off the old paint, and the more that we scratch up the old paint, the harder it is for me to chip off. So maybe I should just chip it off like I was.
Nah. Okay. I can find something to renovate somewhere. I will renovate the tree.
Scary. I went inside to prepare lunch, and then I heard a noise. What's happening here?
Hello, maybe I've been a little enthusiastic with the heat gun and the scraper. But look how nice it is. It removed all the paint.
And the door is not yet on fire.
Not yet.
Surprising.
Neither am I. The funny thing is, as the heat gun made the paint melt, it also melted on the part that I didn't really want to clean.
Ah.
So it makes more cleaning parts. But I think it's fine. Is it?
Well, lunch is ready.
Huh? Lunch is ready? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And also we have a lot of art. Look at
Art.
all this art.
Oh.
We can do a nice structure with all that called history of painting or burnt paint memories.
Boyfriends who overestimate what tool they need. I think it should be called that.
I have the heat gun.
Hello, sweetheart. What a nice visitor. Simba. Oh, that's my baby. That's a good kitty. Oh, where are you going, Simba? I don't think you want to go in there. There's a lot of furniture. You might get squished. Oh, you are such a cutie pie, and you're getting so fat.
Tu lui donnes pas à manger, toi?
No. No, I don't feed Simba because I think he's been fed enough. I think there may be 5 or 6 people in the village feeding you. Oh, lazy cat. He's a lazy cat. I think there are 2 people in this hammock that are very happy, and one who's having a less good time. Oh, see, you made him feel unwelcome.
And what about the way he made me feel?
Oh. Oh. Well, we've just said goodbye to Laura. She is on the train back to Paris. And then there were 2, but we are still being productive because we have loaded up the neighbor's trailer that we're borrowing for the last couple of days. And we're going to do one more big trip with it. We're going to donate a bunch of furniture and little odds and ends that are nice quality, were nice, but they came with the house. They were in the house when we bought the house. But there's just not a place for them. So we got to clear some space, going to do a big donation, and that's going to clear out a little bit more space to work in, which will be very much needed. Whoa. So strong.
Yay!
Yep. So the the charity that we're donating to is actually closed today because it's a Saturday. But we're leaving all the stuff in their deposit area. So they're going to have a nice little surprise with all the things that we're donating when they come in on Monday.
These bedside tables were very nice with marble top and everything.
Yeah.
But they don't really fit in.
No, they just don't match any room that we're doing. So, yeah, I'm happy that they'll go to a good purpose. Quick little update on the furniture that we donated. Since filming this, we stopped by the charity shop again, and all of the things that we donated were already sold within just 2 or 3 days. So I feel really good about that. We made a nice little contribution to the charity. Wow, so sporty. I'd like to point out that I am also carrying some doors. I just can't film the ones that I carry.
Of course.
That's why there's no evidence. We've put the doors back on the hinges, and I've recruited a beautiful assistant.
My job is to hold. I'm a holder.
So, these doors, again, are not ready for their final color coat because I don't know what their final color will be yet because I have not decided what the color of the landing of the stairs in this part of the house will be yet. So we've just primered this side of the doors. We've done a color coat on the other side, which I'll show you in a minute. But I wanted to show you guys the final plan and also my beautiful assistant. So talented. It's like Vanna White. You don't know who that is, but just she was beautiful. She is beautiful. I don't think she's dead. Anyway, this is our final plan for these 2 doors, is to have these beautiful gold door handle keyhole covers. But as you can see, the problem is that we don't have 2 that match. So what I'm going to need to do is the next few brocantes and little vide-grenier sales that we are at, I'm going to have to look around and see if I can find 2 that match.
Yeah, it would be great if you could find 2 that match.
That would be better, yeah. So that's the plan. Now it's time to shop and to be on the hunt for a matching pair of these so that these doors can get to their final finished look. And then on the other side, we do have that final color coat. I might do a second coat. I wanted to see if they needed a second coat once I saw them in the light. And yes. My beautiful assistant is back. I think they do need a second color coat. And there's one part up here that we couldn't paint because it was on the ground. I didn't want to get dirt in the paint. So they do need a little touch up. But this is the idea of what the finished product of the doors will look like. Well, I won't lie, it's not the most dramatic change in the house, but it is progress. And like I said, we're taking it a little bit easier while our friends are here. So I feel like we've accomplished something. I feel like at the very least, all of these doors have been smoothed out and puttied and sanded. So there's no more little nicks and holes and scratches on them. So they are at least ready to be just 1 or 2 color coats and done. So I'm going to call that progress. I'm going to call that a nice progress for a relaxed day. Anyway. Apparently we have a stairway behind me that I didn't know about. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it a day with that and go and have a nice time with our friends. And in the meantime, I'll just say a big thank you as usual to our patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you, patrons. If you want to become a patron, you get little extra videos, little treats, little extra patron bonuses, and you support Everdeen in a really great way. So follow the link. And please remember to subscribe if you have not already. And also please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And my thumb is super weird. Every time I do that,
Let's do it with my thumb.
That's much better, yeah.
My thumb is much better than yours.
It's true. Anyway, I think that's about it from us.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.